Hey guys, welcome back to the Man of War channel. And today we're going to talk about the mentality of employees and how soft we have gone in our society. The more I read news about people, for example, from Twitter, freaking out and leaving because Elon Musk is purchasing the company, or the new wave of the process of hiring people. Oh my goodness. Just recently I went through a hiring process, and all I can say, it was a little bit of a nightmare. People think that they can just work from home, that it's okay. People think that they need to get paid more money now post-COVID because somehow they deserve it. And they're not willing to put in the time. They're not willing to put in the effort. They kind of just have this entitled attitude. And that is not how warrior-minded individuals live. You see, effort, drive, focus, intensity, integrity, honor, pride in what they do, attention to detail. Where did we lose that in our environment? These employees, for example, in Twitter are freaking out. They're saying, we're quitting because a new boss is coming into town. Because maybe this boss is going to say, show me your performance. Show me why I should keep you. We don't have that in our world anymore. As a matter of fact, some of these interviews that I went in, and I crack up because it's like they're asking me questions more than I'm asking them questions. It's like everything is trying to change. They're walking into interviews. Let me rephrase that. Not walking in. Most of these interviews have been through Zoom or virtual, because having somebody actually show up, that's another challenge all by itself. But the questions are, what's in it for me all the time? Like literally, what is in it for me? What am I getting out of this? The way that I came up and the way that I have been raised in my life has been, look, if there's an opportunity and I feel that the company has tremendous opportunities for growth, and I could see that the CEO and the people that work with it want the betterment of myself and of the growth overall, the company, and it's a great opportunity overall, I'm taking it. But what happens now is people say, well, this person's paying me more $1. This person is offering me a better package over here. And these people eventually come around and say, well, what happened? Where did I drop the ball? I was supposed to be going into this company, and now I'm miserable in this company. And I was supposed to be going to that company, but wait, I'm miserable in that company. And this is why these resumes are, people are working for 6 months to a year and they got 10 different jobs. Because they're constantly thinking that the grass is going to be greener on the other side, because they made that first mistake. So I encourage you to start shifting. If you're one of those, start shifting your mindset and start saying to yourself, listen, I have the drive. I can be the best version of myself. I can grow within a company that values that. Just because I'm making $1 or $2 more in this company doesn't make a fucking difference. Because the reality, when everything is said and done, your growth, your self-worth, your skill set, your mindset is worth more than a couple of $1,000s a year, especially after the company that you're working for takes off and you have the ability to be promoted and to work in different positions. Mentally, you have to get off this trip, this acid trip that you're on, really. Employers don't owe you shit. I just think about the old Spartans or the knights walking up and saying, well, I want to be part of this specialized unit because I think I deserve it. Yet that person hasn't done anything. You see, your resume, in the end, doesn't really mean anything. And those employers who are hiring you just based on your resume, that is a failed formula. We've seen it time and time again. Police departments try to have all this squared away, all the background, everything. They go through multiple battery of interviews. And in the end, they're probably bringing on, I would say they're clicking at about 70%. The other 30% are lazy, complacent people that get through the system. Same thing for companies. And the thing is, going through a police agency is much more difficult than working even for the highest level companies. The intensity of backgrounds and psychologicals and physicals and things like that most police departments put you through are tenfold than what most companies, average companies, put you through. So I look at it as these companies that are putting you through this, the actual companies themselves, they're probably even closer to 50%, half the people, because guess what? There's a couple of battery of tests. Maybe they look at their resume, which is typically what it goes by. And then the person sits across from them and they're like, well, hey, look at my resume. Look what I have done in my life. You hire them, you give them an opportunity. They're a shit employee. It's just the bottom line. So when I hire someone after I speak to them, after I get to feel them out, after I get to see, really look in their eyes, what type of person they are. Do I look at their resume? Sort of. In this day and age, remember, the employer doesn't owe you anything. You should feel privileged and honored that you have a job and be the best version of yourself in that job and go out there and hunt and be better at that job. Rather than saying, well, we have a new boss coming on, so I'm quitting. Somebody else will hire me because I worked in Twitter. Not sure who the hell you think you are, but you need to come down from cloud 9 and start living and walking a different path. A path of integrity, a path of honor, a path of will and drive. Hey guys, if you like what you're hearing here, if you're getting value out of it, living this warrior lifestyle, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Drop some comments below. I would like to see at what point maybe in your life you protected your family. Then what I want you to do is smash that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. It'll really mean a lot to us. We're growing this YouTube channel and we're doing it one video at a time with your support. God bless. Talk soon.